Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are things? Happy Monday, folks. Hope everyone's off to a good start on the week. I was wearing my lead shoes today myself. It's pretty sluggish today. But yeah. Hey! Right on time, Stove. Thank you. Welcome in, everyone. I was just about to start my little explanation of things. So we've got a new Minecraft server here. And thanks for the follow, Stove. That we've deemed the Survibin server, and we're doing a little bit of a Minecraft relay today. So I'm gonna play for about an hour, and then we're gonna be going on over to Kay's stream afterwards. And yeah, that's kind of how things are. So it'll be a short stream today, but we're gonna get up to some shenanigans because there's a giant hole that I poked my head in and then said, okay, I'm gonna come back to this. Alrighty. Hello, Sophia. Yeah, down to the cave. Soren yearns for the mines. So yeah, I kind of went ahead and prepared. Also, I can't remember if I had this model when we were doing the survival thing before. But I got this updated Minecraft model of kind of like the current go-to outfit. So I'm really excited to finally have that on hand. But yeah, I got a bunch of equipment, kind of like just prepped to go down. I guess I'll show my little fort too. So I'm in like an icy area for the server. So I've started building a fort with a big tower, so I can look out over top of the my little forest and mountain area. My goal is to have the tower be the tallest thing in the area, so that I can be a beacon if anyone gets lost here. And I want to build, instead of building like one big house, I'm gonna have like a bunch of little village buildings for my storage and stuff. Make it feel like you're visiting an RPG town. But yeah, so I got this set up. I have a little garden that I've been working on, so I tucked it in on the side. I'm gonna have to find a better place for it. I'm gonna have to find yeah. I'm gonna have to find a better heat source for my water, apparently. Whoops. But we'll figure that out. That's called science, right? Who would have thought that trying to lay water down in a snowy forest would result in ice? Yeah, I built a little path that leads. Basically, what was set up was there's like a hub area, and we all picked a different rail system to follow, and it led to different areas. So I have this little path that I'm gonna flesh out into a proper stairway. There's my nether portal I came through. If I remember correctly, our cave is tucked in here. No, it's a good thing I don't actually, you know what? I do have to farm for my food, or I'll definitely end up starving out here. I have the steel axe out while we go down there. Gotta hit hard. Yeah, I got generally a bunch of stuff. I think I'll be pretty safe on the exploration front. This wasn't the cave. Where was that big cave? I think it's tucked over there, actually. There's like a really big cave. We laid down water to like safely descend into it. And yeah, so we'll see what we see. Alright, so my special quality in Minecraft is getting lost, by the way. I am very good at becoming lost and fumbling around. You can find me eating scraps of rotten meat and surviving like a rat. Ah, there it is. It's over this little hump. Oh no. Oh, you too? Yeah. Bear Grylls. I don't know if Bear Grylls would be proud of me or sad to see what I get up to. Usually I just go full mole man. Alright, here's our grand descent. Sophia came through with some, it's not just the normal Minecraft experience. I think, you know what? You have a point. It's like living in a dirt hut, crunching down on zombie meat, just living your best life. Alright, so. Sophia came down with some torches before just to kind of lay the groundwork. But we got, this doesn't seem to go, well, there's a little pocket over there. Now the big question is, what direction do we choose? Because we're deep. We are very deep. Completely lost in the middle of nowhere. Very important. That is key to the Minecraft experience, getting exceptionally lost. Alright, well, you know what? I've never actually interacted with, like, the deep stuff before. I haven't really explored, so we're in fresh stuff right now. Little, I don't want to hit it, but a part of me wants to. Maybe I use the good pickaxe. What was that? Oh well. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello, friend. Alright. Did my work for me. It's a little dangerous. Alright. What do we got? Alright, found a nice little way down. That leads to nothing. Okay. Not the fine china. There we go. So I had a really strange thought recently when I was hanging out with my buddy. I have a friend that he picks like fresh hobbies to get super into, and then he'll explore them and then drop them after. It depends on what it is. But recently he's been really into golf, and we were considering going to an actual golf course to experience it, but like it feels like such an out there thing. I'd have to like grab my dad's clubs from like when he used to go all the time, and ooh, would you look at that? Because like a part of me wants to understand why golf was so exciting, and why it was so popular, or why is it so popular for like business folks and stuff. And I have a hypothesis. It's just an opportunity to walk around and talk out in the fresh air. Like that's my assumption on why people enjoy it so much. All right, let's see. I've been considering going on that little adventure. Let's see. Actually, I'm not considering it. I kind of locked into it. I promised him I'd go, so there's no not going now. It's like I'm locked in. We're going. We just have to figure out the logistics of it now. Okay. It's so hard to gauge the range on that. I probably would have been fine if I put my shield up. Yeah, I see you. Whoa, there's a lot of these dudes here. Oh, hey, they're just thrashing each other now. There we go. What happened with the two down here? Alright, they're just deep down there. A nice little mosh pit. Yeah, the creepers are creeping as well. I feel like the stone down here is really durable. Keep themselves busy. They're all just hanging out. They're having their own little tournament arc down here. Who's the strongest of the skeletons? Let's see. I know they've probably changed a bunch of stuff. If I'm this deep, I could probably find pretty well anything, right? Oh yeah, personal rule. I always put my my torches on the left side of the cave whenever I'm excavating. So if my torches are on the left, I know I'm going away from safety. If they're on the right, I know I'm heading towards safety. Speaking of safety, I suddenly don't feel very safe. What was up here? Alright, just more cave. Well, you know, when you have a cave, you just gotta keep going down, right? That's actually, there's so much deep in this world. Yeah, I feel like it's as deep as the subway in, Whenever I think about going, like, subterranean now, I just can't help but think about, like, the New York subway system. I feel like there's just so much down there if you were to believe TV. I want to find a warden. I wonder if I'll find a warden. I saw Winnie was having warden troubles earlier. Alright. Keep those torches coming. Left walls. Oh! Yo, they're having a party down here. Yeah. I'll fight the winner, okay? My man. Shoot. Good old warden things. I actually don't know much about the warden, except that it exists and it's scary. Yo, your aim's a little off. Did you know that? Shoot. Another one. Alright, good stuff. Yeah. The only addition I can make is apparently I can hit through walls. Yeah, I saw that one happen. I poked my head in just to see what he was up to, and They were, they like, yeah, you're entombed in like the ground. And they were still getting you. Brutal. Alright, alright, what do my spidey senses say? Where do we want to go? Check this out. Okay, so there's gold. I should honestly just keep the iron pick handy. I feel like we'll be using it a lot. Maybe I should have brought more than one. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, we're going deep underground. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't need to bring much. Maybe I should check a different direction. Let's see what else this cave system has to offer. We're in explore mode. Alright, not much in this direction. What do you do? What are you? I'm sure I'll have a rude awakening at some point. Oh, another challenger. Wait. How? I'm gonna call foul on that one. No. I should have prepared better. There we go. Let myself get cornered. Wait, is that a potato? What was that? Oh, it was a potato. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Potato. The good food. Yeah, gotta bake it. I actually love baked potatoes. Okay, so we're back in the main chamber, I think. Oh. Got a different flavor of zombie. Let's see. Going up. Oh, okay. I got my sea legs now. I know where we are. Go for speed on that one. Easy. Oh, they are relentless down here. I feel like I'm on a training arc. There we go. It spreads. The music's helping. Yeah. I've been making pretty nice use of It's called Pretzel. My friend showed it to me. I'm using a free version, so I don't get to pick what's available to me. They kind of like rotate out different playlists. You don't get to like cycle through it. So I just have synthwave on because our options were synthwave or chill EDM. So this is where we landed. I was actually in a really big synthwave mood for like the last probably like, well, right now I'm on a there's a band I really like that I found called Sleep Token. They're like a melodic metal band. All the artists are anonymous. They perform in masks and they like have this whole lore built up. It's really, really good stuff if you like heavier music. But before that, I was on a huge synthwave kick. I'd go out for night drives and have the synthwave pounding, and I'd be just like, yeah, this is what this is for. They designed this music specifically for this moment. I recently had a bunch of car trouble. I told my friends a lot about it, but I don't think I really talked about it much on stream. Because I wasn't streaming as much when it happened. But basically, I was at... I was going on this whole journey where I needed to get my car... the muffler was loose. So I had to figure out a way to... I went to my mechanic. And he took a look at it. He warned me that he didn't do muffler repairs, but my car, and he was backed up. But I was like, I like my mechanic a lot, so whatever work I can get done by him, I'd like to. One of those trust things, you know, because, you know, sometimes you get kind of shady mechanics. So yeah, when I went to pick up my car though, it's like, yeah, I needed to give your car a boost before I could actually work on it. So you'll probably have to boost it to get it home. I was like, okay, no problem. So I hook it up. I give my car the old jump start. Get on the road. 2 minutes later, I'm on one of the busiest roads in my city. My car dies. Luckily, I was in the right lane, but I have not been that stressed out in ages. I'd never used a CAA before. Ooh, look at this big descent. All right, I think I know where we're going next. Yeah, I'd never used CAA before. So I was like multiple layers of out of my element. But yeah, my car broke down on the busy street in my town, and the power was out on it, so I couldn't turn the four ways on. I had to like crawl out the side of my car. I opened up my trunk to indicate that my car was dead. And I kept having people stopping and asking, like, why aren't your four ways on? Like, well, they're battery powered, and the problem is my car battery's busted. They're like, oh, that makes sense. I gotta hand it to the city, though. My town doesn't have the best reputation for like being friendly, but I got asked if I needed help by a lot of people. Like, people were very, very willing to help, like stop and help me out. There's about 5 or 6 people that checked in on me. So I got to give props to my town. That was really nice to see. But yeah, I was stuck waiting on the side of the road for like an hour. Just waiting for a mechanic to come. And or not a mechanic, but like the roadside assist. And I told the guy, like I told the lady on the phone, I'm pretty sure it's my car battery because like I had to boost my car to get it off the lot. And then once I was actually like, the guy told the lady, no, I think it's his alternator, which is like the part that charges your battery while you drive. But I was stubborn and adamant about it being the battery because I was so sure it was the battery. So the guy comes and he checks my car and he's like, all right, I'm gonna test that part before we do anything else. I was like, okay. He checks it, he's like, yeah, your alternator's busted. So I was like, oh, so what does that mean? Like, what do we have to do then? He's like, all right, well, you're gonna have to take it to an actual mechanic. We got my car off the road, but this whole thing happened over the course of 3 hours. I told my boss I was gonna be 20 minutes. I was like, yeah, I just gotta go pick up my car, I'll be right back. And then I was just gone for the whole day because I just had non-stop problems. But I got my car to the Canadian Tire, and the guy got it done in the same day, which was super nice. But the day continued to be cursed because when I went to I ordered an Uber to get back home, and on the way home I was just chatting with the guy because, you know, I'm kind of like, I don't know if the Uber driver's like it. I kind of like try to gauge whether or not the Uber driver wants to talk and what mood I'm in. And this guy seemed like a chatty guy, so I was like, okay, well, you know, today's been a bit of a clusterfuck of a day, so let's just chat with this guy, see what he's got going on. So we're just chatting. He's like, yeah, I've been driving Uber for like 5 years now, and I haven't had a ticket in like 8 years. And we make a left turn. Immediately after he says that, a cop flicks their lights right behind him. And he just goes, oh no, what did I do? And I was like, I don't know, man. Like, you seemed fine to me. Like, you made that turn, no problem. So the cop pulls him over and she's just like, you didn't register your car this year, because in Ontario they make you have to register your car on the month of your birthday, something I still have to do for this month. And then like every year you just have to like re-register your car for some reason. It used to be for emission tests, but they don't do that. Like, they don't do the testing anymore. So it literally is just random bureaucracy. And during the pandemic, they stopped enforcing it and were telling people, don't worry about it, don't do it, like, you're good. I wonder if this is gonna come out somewhere. I noticed the cave kind of like sprawled down. I just like, we can cut in here, I bet. But now I'm questioning that. Maybe I should have gone down. But yeah, there you go, explore some more, see if there's anything else to find. But yeah, so the guy apparently hadn't done it in like 2 years, and it was just like the most awkward Uber ride because the guy's just sitting there arguing with the cop about how it's not fair because the lady at the office told him he didn't need to do it. And I was in full agreement with the guy. It's pretty bullshit that he was getting fined for it. And they hit him with a $110 fine, and it was just so bad. But then the ride after that was super awkward because the whole way home he was just like, this is dumb, but like you know when you agree with someone and they're just venting, but like there's nothing more to say except they just keep saying the same thing over and over, but like you don't know the person, so you're just like, oh yeah, this really does suck, doesn't it? I wish there was more I could do for you? it was an adventure of a day. That was one hell of a week, because like it was the week leading into my birthday, and I had for work I build websites for like manufacturing companies and stuff, and I had like a site launch that week as well. So here I am, just like playing Road Warrior while I should be at work with an impending launch at the end of the week. Just everything was just such a mess. Did that remind you to register your car? It did. Have I done it yet? Not quite. But I'm going to. Maybe I should do it after the stream. Maybe that's what I'll do when I finish streaming, is go register my car so I don't forget. I don't want to get caught out. Might be a good idea. Streams make you productive. Honestly, streams really do get me productive. Like, I find whenever I'm feeling down, doing something creative really really lifts my spirit up. Over the weekend, I actually had a really cool experience with the stream front. I feel like I accidentally found a niche. Because so I have a buddy from work who he wants to learn how to play D&D. He's always been interested in it, but he doesn't really have anyone to play with. And I'm like, well, I dungeon master a lot. I can write something up and run a game to teach you how to play. And so him and his brother, next time they're in town, they're gonna play, like, we're all gonna play D&D. So I decided, like, you know what, I'm gonna make this a like a stream thing. Like, I'm gonna design this on stream. And there were so many people, I had no idea who they were, just rolling in and being like, oh cool, you're doing a dev stream, let me just sit here and chill. I was just like, you know, this is like a good vibe. Like, everyone's just chilling right now. It was a good time. I didn't realize that there was like such a market for dev streaming. Yeah, it was good. Like, we just had music playing like this, and like I was just muttering about D&D for 4 hours, and like other people were all working on their own stuff. So I think I'm gonna try and do more stuff like that in the future, because it seemed like, not that I'm like chasing trends or whatever, but like it was just like a good vibe. If the people that play in my campaign I'm running right now didn't watch my streams, I would probably I'd probably do a stream where I plan for my actual campaign that I run on a bi-weekly basis, but can't let the spoilers leak out, you know. Oh, it's battle time again. Killing time again. Alright, we're good. It's not that I'm afraid of creepers, but like, when I see them, I just know it can go from 0 to 60 in a second. Like, if you mess around, they will ruin you. One thing I did kind of recently that I got a good laugh out of was I like accidentally did a little psyop on my friends that I tend to chill in Discord with during the week. There's one night we were all just like, we were just hanging out, chilling, and I threw on some wrestling from like just like some old school wrestling. So we were I got them to watch the Royal Rumble, which if you're ever curious about watching pro wrestling, the Royal Rumble's arguably the best kind of content to watch, because it's just really easy to understand. You don't need to have like a plot. You don't need someone to run down like all the context of what led up to this. It's just like there's 30 guys. They're gonna come out one by one, and whoever's the last one standing wins. And then they get to challenge for like the championship belt on the big show and everything. So like, it's super easy to get into on that front. And what led, like, it started with one Royal Rumble, and then it was another one, and then another, and then it was like, well, we're having fun with this. Why don't you, do you know any other good stuff to show? Oh, violence. That hurt. But one thing that I think is really cool with the world of wrestling is the long-term storytelling you can tell. It's almost like I don't know if anyone else watched when they were growing up, watched The Young and the Restless. You know, like when you're homesick from school, and it's just like, oh, this is what my parents, or my, like, for me it was like, this is what my mom watches every day while I'm at work or at school. So you're just sitting there watching Young and the Restless, sipping on your pop, or having your popsicle in your juice cup. There's not a lot of media that lends itself to the kind of long-term storytelling that you can get out of something like wrestling. So yeah, it really is soap opera. It's like hillbilly soap operas. But the thing that I really liked about it was like, you can have context of like a story that's been running for 20 years. And then like having some kind of payoff after 20 years of someone doing something, or you have like actual legendary people in the industry passing the torch in a literal sense to each other. Like, there's a lot of cool moments you can see in that stuff. But the reason I was thinking about it is because it's like kind of simple storytelling a lot of the time. It's not bad inspiration for short campaigns, or like some of the characters, their personalities are so like larger than life that you can actually use them for pretty good inspiration for villains and stuff. There's one, since this has already happened in in my campaign, I'll talk about it. So there's this one of my players, he's playing a kobold wizard named Meepo. And Meepo was from a tribe of kobolds that he didn't feel like he belonged in, because like he was like a bookish kobold. He was a wizard. No one else was that. The closest you would get is like the inventors that make traps and stuff. And then so like he was already kind of like on the outs with his tribe. And then this dragonborn barbarian came one day. Dragonborns are just like humanoid dragon people. So he just walks in and he just kind of takes over. And the guy like fancied himself he like aspired to become like a dragon. So like he wanted to accrue a hoard of gold, form an army of minions, like the whole 9 yards. Like he's like, I'm gonna be a dragon. I'm gonna be the best there is. So his personality and his goals, I kind of took inspiration from the wrestler Triple H, who his whole thing was he calls himself the King of Kings. Ooh, we just broke into a new section of the cave. Let's go. The music's kicking in as we get into this dark area. Alright, what do we got going on? Let's slap this down as like a, call it a hub zone. And another thing that made me laugh about it, because like revisiting it as an adult after like going away from it for a long time, they always make like these video packages where it has like edgy music and two guys fighting each other, talking about how much they hate each other. It's really dramatic, and it kind of reminded me of like the early YouTube anime music videos that people would make, where it'd be like, you have Linkin Park blaring in the background as you watch Rock Lee and Gaara pummel each other. And then like you get to listen to Linkin Park again, but this time it's Sasuke and Naruto fighting each other. Linkin Park was super popular for these things. To be honest, I was expecting this cave to be more dangerous. I guess we got like completely rushed down originally, so can't complain too much about the danger. Oh, okay, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because I feel like I summoned that thing. Okay, there we go. Let's count our blessings instead of saying, oh wow, it's not dangerous here at all. I got shut up real quick. Boy, oh boy. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else. I usually just talk about life. Life and chill out. Those that might be new around here, coming in from the raids on the relay. I guess I should like talk about myself a little bit, since there are some I'm sure there are new folks in the crowd. I like playing like older games. I also like playing like tough games, and then like I'm also just like a massive Nintendo guy. Oh hey, how's it going? But yeah, like lately I busted out a new game that really caught my eye. It's called Fear and Hunger. It is not a game you can play on stream. I probably would have if it were though. But it's just like this game, if you like really dark dungeon crawling things that have like really dark themes. I'm lost. I'm super lost. Just a side note. I think it's down here. What have I done? Okay, yeah. Okay, we're good. Here to support the raid leader. Hell yeah. Actually, yesterday I was doing Father's Day stuff with my brother, and I kind of realized anytime I go out in public with my siblings, we probably shouldn't go out in public together because we all kind of just feed off each other a little bit. I'm kind of like the steadying force that like keeps them in line because I'm the oldest. But like, shit. That's not good. Oh, okay. Keep our stuff. I let my guard down. You know what? It helped me out. I was running out of shit to do anyway in there. Let's stash this stuff. I'll worry about sorting this all later. All right, we got that. We got that. See how my my super cool good garden's holding up. Yep, that's a garden. All right, so we're gonna build a greenhouse. I can make a single loaf of bread. We are truly going rat mode out here. All right. Yeah, we maybe I should check out that island instead of running all the way back to that cave. I know we're getting close to my time to toss the baton. All right, let's see. But yeah, it's kind of like you know, when like you're at the store with your friend and then they just start like making those ridiculous jokes looking at like random things. That's kind of like the experience of me being at the dollar store with my brother. He there's like a you know, like a trick toy. It's like a it's a cylinder. It's a plastic cylinder full of liquid, and when you hold it, it drops out of your hand. Like my sister was gathering up like every fidget toy she could see within eyesight, and then my brother was just like running around with this thing. And I'm just sitting there going, you know what? We're all adults here, and I'm gonna be praying for Denmark when we go over there, because we're all just little menaces. I'm not a menace to society, but the other two, though. I'm excited to fly again. I go next month. I'm gonna go check out Denmark for the first time. It's where my family originates from, and we've got a bunch of family over there. My sister's actually gonna move there at the end of this trip. She's got her visa and stuff, so we're going over there as partial move, partial adventure. See, I'm not the menace, I'm just surrounded by the menaces, you know. There's always chaos, but it's not from me, it's just around me. So I don't know what that says about me. It's always been that way, even growing up. There's a lot of coal in here. It's nice to know that we're not too far from a super snowy area. I do like the snow, though. The challenge it's going to give me when it comes to taming that land. Oh yeah, I had a funny small world moment. So we those that might not play Final Fantasy might not be aware, or you might have seen stuff on Twitter about it, but they recently released like the new super tough stuff that it takes a long time to actually beat, and my group needed to find some new bodies for our group to go do the content. And we got really lucky on our recruitment, and just given like talking about the weather and stuff with someone that we recruited recently, I realized that they might live close to me. So I asked the question. It's like, so like, are you from like this city? And they're like, no, I'm actually like, I'm near it, but I'm not from it. I was like, oh, okay, I'm from this city. And I declared it. And then it turns out they live like 10 minutes away from me. Like, what are the chances of that? Like, of all the people that play Final Fantasy, I just happen to find someone for my raid group that lives 10 minutes away from me. Actually wild. Like, I was absolutely dumbfounded when I realized that. Sometimes I feel like the world is just full of too many little coincidences, you know? Like, I feel like I'm really beating the odds some days. Hey Zeno, how's it going? We're doing a Minecraft relay thing. I'll really re-explain it for folks that have come a little bit later on. So, our friend Sophia spearheaded setting up a server for you know, like a survival server, and we're kind of kicking it off right now. So this is our it's called the Survibin server, and we're doing a relay today. So Stove came to me, and then we're going to be going over to K-May's channel in about 10 minutes or so. No, I joined my friend's server. So some good timing for watching some Minecraft then. I've been considering repurposing, it feels like such a waste that I've had laying around. But like, I've had a server that's just kind of been chilling. I've been thinking about repurposing it for people that like come hang out on the stream and stuff. The only problem is I usually get so busy that I don't keep a close eye on the pet projects I start. Like, for the Final Fantasy project, I started hosting all the updates on Reddit. And like, I had started the server, I didn't fully set it, or the subreddit for it. I had just kind of got it set up. I got busy, looked away from it, came back after like 4 months, and there's like a few hundred people all like sharing their work in it already. I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I better finish setting this up then. And I barely keep an eye on it, and I feel kind of bad about that part. But yeah, like, it was like I built like a little village, and then like people just moved in without me saying anything about it, which was kind of interesting. But eventually, like, it got to the point, there's like 4,000 people on that subreddit now. So it's gotten to the point where it needs moderation, but I'm too busy to moderate it, so it just kind of chills. One guy stepped up and started doing it, and I was very thankful to him. But I don't know if you've seen... What the... Interesting. What do we got here? Interesting. Part of the new update. Okay. But yeah, this guy picked up the moderating ranks because he was kind of like, because I would get so busy that I wouldn't come through the subreddit very often, and then I'd have like a bunch of reports and stuff, or like there'd be a bunch of questions that went unanswered because I just wasn't there to answer them. But this guy kind of stepped up and did his best job interpreting. I was like, I really appreciate what you're doing. Touch the gravel, don't touch the gravel or sand. Okay. This block texture kind of reminds me of the blocks from Mario. Interesting. Oh. So I just kind of like went to the guy. I was like, well, you're already basically moderating. Do you just want the official title so that like your decisions have like my endorsement and weight behind them? And so like he did moderation for me for a while, but Reddit decided to light itself on fire recently, and the dude ended up stepping down because of Reddit's mistreatment of their moderator staff and stuff. So that was a bit of a mess that just kind of landed in my lap out of the blue. I had no idea what was going on, and then I got very educated on it very quickly. I like this block texture. Reminds me of Mario. I actually had hit this before because I was mining in here. Where's it at? Oops. I feel like I'm about to bring the ceiling down on myself. I think you need a feather and copper block to make... Oh, okay. And then you use that to, like, sweep the gravel, and it will give us, like, cool items. Cool, okay. I will stop picking that apart for now, and we know that it's there. Because I'm not prepared to deal with it right now. That's cool, though. Little pockets of history. But yeah, so the Reddit thing was interesting. I can't believe the way it went, though. Those that don't know, basically, Reddit locked its... Reddit decided that it was going to charge anyone using third-party connections to it. It was some ludicrous amount of money. It was like 20... I think it came out to like $20 million a year for access to their API. It was something ridiculous like that. Obviously, no one can do that. So they effectively killed all third-party support. So a lot of the people that use like third-party tools or used it for accessibility stuff, but then they started like cherry picking, like, oh, accessibility tools will get access for free, but this use won't. Like they started like, you know, super wishy-washy, very clearly just doing it for money. Because, you know, the line goes up. We must only make money ever. So much for stability. But yeah, basically, yeah, it's pretty gross. I don't like the way that that business world works. So the people that run all of the the big important channels and stuff on Reddit, all the subreddits, so like the ones where they post all the cat pictures and all that, they opted to lock it all down, and they did a blackout for like a week, and then they said, all right, get back to the mines or we'll find new people to go into the mines, basically. So they've kind of forced them all back to work in a way. So it's a big mess. I'm trying to decide if there's a better way for me to store my Final Fantasy stuff. If that's the way that site's gonna carry on. Anyway, looks like I'm at about time. Let me take a look-see. We're approaching time anyway. But yeah, little short stream. I'm excited to keep exploring this one. I usually I dig into Minecraft and then I'll falter, but kind of the point of this one is to keep everyone on the rails. So I'll definitely keep coming back to it, you know. And thank you for being the key organizer for this, Sophia. I'm just waiting to see when. All right, I see Kay is live now. So let's go show some love. And keep this Minecraft rally chain going. Start raid. Queuing up. And hi ho. Off to another stream we go. Alright, thanks for hanging out, everyone. I'm hoping to get some streams in this weekend. Things are kind of busy, but I will we'll see where we can get them in. And I will catch you all next time. Alright, have a good night, all. Let's go have some fun. Whee! Stop streaming.